Good morning and welcome everybody. This is the project demo of College Network created by Team Devs only. I am Udit Kapoor, a BTech Computer Science Engineering student at the North Cap University, and this is the project demo. So let me first explain what College Network is. College Network, here is our proposal and our white paper, is basically a way to spread awareness and encourage the use of blockchain all over the schools and all over universities so that students who are actually trying to learn about blockchain can actually understand it at a grassroots level. So our overview is with support of college network, schools and college will be effectively be able to teach their students more about blockchain, because at the current situation what happens is either the teacher teaches on only for 2 hours and then the student only remembers that and then they just write it in exam, or the other way is they have a practical that is for, let's say, a 3 hour lab, and after that they do not follow up and do that. But with this, what we are trying to do is get daily tasks of student so deep into blockchain that every time they go to canteen they are technically using blockchains with NFTs, public ledgers and many more, and more on there. You can read this entire white paper from our GitHub repo. I'll just explain the features. So first of all, we have a utility token that is specified for the college's needs and unique metadata. So for us, it's a NCU coin since our college name is NCU. Then we have a crowd sale minter contract that basically is the admin and a decentralized way of issuing tokens to everybody who is a student in that particular college. So the college does not have any authority or centralization as to who gets what tokens. Next, we have a canteen completely using NFTs, and what we do is instead of standing in line for cash and actually getting an invoice, what we are trying to do is create a complete mobile system which is working on your laptop, Mac, or even your phone. What you have to do is use those NCU coins that you get semestrally and try and mint whatever you want to eat from the canteen NFT marketplace. And then once you get the NFT, at the point of when you want to get the burger, you just burn that NFT, send the receipt to the canteen, and they just give you the burger. I'll explain that once we get into the demo. Then we have something called library fine and fines all over in generality that happens in a college. So there are many fines that a student has to pay without actually using cash. They can use their NCU tokens to pay them. Then we have these as future implementations, a staking contract which will take your NCU coin and give you a certain voting power, and that voting power will be used to vote whatever happens in the college that is currently being decided by college authorities centrally. But in this case, all the students who hold NCU coin and have a voting power will be able to vote on proposals such as who to call in a college fest or how much semestral allocation should be there, and many more which currently colleges does on their own. So now going to tech architecture, we have used SmartPy for smart contracts, React for our front end, and Taquito library for integration, and GhostNet as our testing network for Tezos. Also, really quickly, what how will it help growing Tezos and its ecosystem is as soon as we start developing these integrations with college, more and more users will create Tezos wallets and more transactions will happen on Tezos. Secondly, users who are students who are learning about blockchain will actually get to learn about blockchain and they will start their learning journey on blockchain. Hence, we will acquire more and more builders and developers on blockchain, on Tezos blockchain. Finally, this is our front end for NCU Coin, which is ncucoin.netlify.app, and here I will connect my wallet and go to profile. To start off, I will first of all connect with a student wallet. So let us see the flow of what a student would see. So this account is student hash 1. This is currently available on our GitHub README file with its private key. It is a public account, so anybody can try it out. We connect it, and yeah, this is on GhostNet. I will, as you can see, so we have currently 540 NCU coins in our wallet, and what we can do with it is see here in the profile section. I'll just move myself over here. Alright, yeah. So in the profile section, what the student will see is their address, and then there are two options. So first is semestral allowance. What we have done with our contracts is that our CrowdSale minter has admin access of our NCU coin, and it mints the semestral allowance to the particular student that is asking for it. With semestral allowance, a student can only claim once per semester. So if I were to go claim, a Temple wallet transaction will pop up, and I'll confirm. And once this is successful, our 540 user balance will go to around 740. Let us just wait for the transaction to get confirmed. Alright, it should be confirmed now. Okay, interesting. Did not just get it. Alright, yeah. So here we have the 740 NC tokens allowance that a student can claim in per semester. Then we have the concept of Dean's List allowance. So let's say a student is performing really well in their college and academic career. So what college can do to incentivize good performance is allocate more NCO tokens. So this allowance will only be given to students who are on Dean's List. So let us say if I go and try to confirm claim a Dean's List allowance, what it will show. Yeah, and the pop-up comes up as you can see with the temple. And yes, so since I am a student that is currently on Ghost Dean's List allowance, I can claim extra 200 tokens. And yeah, once they will come, they'll reflect in my user balance. Similarly, we have special allowances which teachers can actually allocate to students who are doing well, or maybe to encourage them and give them more NC tokens for their do. Now comes the achievement section of our app. So in colleges, there are many achievements like certificates, trophies, and even degrees that can be issued on blockchains using NFTs, as we all know. So currently we have, let's say, chess tournament at this moment. So we have the chess tournament. Student name is Student Hash 1. Event name is chess tournament. Sports is chess, and the position is second. Similarly, we have the North Cap University degree. So the student name is there, course BTech, and then the CGPA is 9.1. These are all NFTs and are verifiable on blockchain. So if I click on view on blockchain, as you can see, I see the TZKT link, and we can verify that yes, student 1 in BTech CSC has a 9.1 CGPA, and this is verifiable on any block explorer that you wish. Similarly, now comes to the utility of our tokens. So let's say a student gets these NC tokens, but where would they use it? So one of the pain points in our college is the college canteen. At rush hours, what happens is the cashier has a huge line, but the actual person who's making the food is completely empty, and they just go one by one to the guy and he gives them the food. So what we have done is we have created a complete NFT marketplace for our canteen. So let's say there is burger, dosas, pizza, samosa that is available, and currently I as a student have one burger, one dosa, one pizza, and one samosa. So let me just go ahead and buy one of burgers. So I just click on buy now, and then a Temple wallet transaction pops up. I'll just keep myself back in. Yeah, so as you can see, it is asking me to approve 50 NC tokens, and then it will mint me an burger NFT. So I'll confirm this. As soon as the transaction is confirmed, you will see that burger x1 will turn to burger cross 2. So I'll just reconnect my wallet. Yeah, so as you can see, burger cross 2 has happened, and all the rest are as one. So now what will happen is, let's say so there is no cash transaction here, there is no lines here. We can buy these NFTs at the convenience of our time, in between lectures, from our PGs, from our hostels. There is no limitations. And then what we can do is, we can, when we want to actually eat said canteen item, what we will go is, we will go to our dashboard, we'll just click on burn now. Yeah, so now burn now will actually create us Just 1 minute, need to refresh. Connect my wallet. Yeah, so if I now go ahead and click on burn now, what will happen is my invoice will start to generate, and this is basically a burn transaction. What will happen is the moment I bought the burger, 50 tokens were deducted. Just let me get in. Yeah, so the 50 tokens were deducted from my account and were transferred to the canteen wallet account, as I will show you in the next move. And as soon as I burn this NFT, I'll confirm this transaction. What will happen is the transaction will be, and my burger NFT will get transferred from my wallet to Canteen's wallet, and I will get an invoice, which is basically the transaction hash once it is submitted and generated, which I can go and give to the Canteen person. They can just verify. As you can see, click here. So on Ghostnet TZKT, we see the transaction is applied, update operators, burn food is there, and then one transfer of one token happens from my account to the Canteen account. I'll show you just now. Alright. Really quickly, I'll just go to my Canteen wallet. This is my Temple wallet, and this is Canteen wallet. So as you can see in activities, we'll just, yeah. So less than a minute ago, it has received one NCU burger from when I just burnt my burger, and we can match this transaction hash and claim our burger. Similarly, it received 50 NCU tokens about 2 minutes ago when I actually bought a burger from the Canteen marketplace, and that costed me 50 NCU tokens. This functionality works for all of these dosa, sambar, pizza, samosa, and these all cute NFTs are on blockchain with the metadata completely there. Next is the paid use section. Here, what user student can see is their transaction history. As you can see, I at the start of this video I claimed my semestral allowance, then I claimed my Dean's List allowance, then I minted food, that is my burger, and then I burned that food and claimed. So we have the transaction time, and we can actually verify it on TZKT. So there is no chance of a transaction getting missed, or there be a miscommunication between the ledger, because it's all on blockchain. Finally, there is the pay fine feature, which is, let's say there's a library fine on a particular book, or maybe a semester fine, or maybe a phone carrying fine in any school. So what we can do is type in the fine amount, send it. Our invoice again will be generated, which will be our operation hash. I'll confirm this. Yeah, once this generates, all the student has to do is go show this invoice to the library person, and they can update that yes, this student has paid fine. So what we are trying to do is, A, promote blockchain and crypto in schools and colleges. B, we are trying to make students day-to-day life so incorporated with blockchain that every day they wake up, they do something in college, they interact with NFTs, they interact with public ledgers, they know what decentralization is, they know what a closed economy is. And yeah, this is how we are planning to do this. Next steps for this is future steps, which is a staking tab here and a governance tab here, which I have already explained that yes, there will be voting. Certain voting can be done via these coins. I will quickly show you all I'll do is I'll quickly show you the admin panel here, which only access. As you can see, there is no admin panel here, but if I connect to my Tezos wallet, but this time I use account 1, which is the admin account, I get a dashboard feature here. So from here, what I can do is, so here I can add any Tezos TZ1 address as a student in my database, which will allow the CrowdSale minter to verify them as a student. We can add Dean's List allowance, we can send their address, and we can update their Dean's List so they can claim more. We can remove said student. Let's say student passes out, or maybe has created multiple user address, so we can remove that student. We can also edit the amount that the students are able to claim in one time in semester. So this is also possible, which will be later shifted to the voting. Now this is the interesting part. We can also send achievement NFTs. As I showed you, that I have the North Cap University degree. This is Udit Kapoor's degree, BTech CC and CGPA 9.8. So what I can actually do is I can send achievement NFTs from this board, and since only the admin can mint these achievement NFTs, these are verifiable on blockchain and we have a particular contract address. So let me just send myself one NFTs to show that this works. No, I'll go to here. Yeah. So name of this NFT is Tez Asia Hackathon. Then I'll own the description. Digital certificate for Tez Asia Hackathon 2022. Then in category, we can call it as a trophy, we can call it as a degree, or we can call it as a certificate. In here we can add student name, so that is me, and then I can show the position, which I'll just write winner, and then I'll send it. Yeah, so a transaction pops up. What it will do is it will mint this NFT for our user, and only my address, that is this SEK address, can call this. Similarly for add food items, so if the canteen needs to add more food there, so we can add the food and set a variable price, and we can also set the metadata. So if I go to my profile, I just minted this Tez Asia Hackathon certificate, which has my student name and position as winner, and it is appearing in my profile. I can go and view it on blockchain, and yes, so here it is a certificate that is issued by me, Udit Kapoor, and I am the winner in a Tez Asia Hackathon. So this is the demo of our project,